Action. Tell us your name.
My name is Anastasia the Bold, stand-up comedian, better
And,
known as Anastasia. My name is Anastasia Bold, and better known as Anastasia the Bold.
okay. And tell us a little bit about Anastasia Bolden, the comedian.
I'm a stand-up comedian. I love doing comedy. I love making people laugh. I believe that laughter can transcend any problem that you're going through. And I like sharing laughter. It's a gift that God gave me that I have been able to embrace my whole life. So with that being said, I plan on sharing laughter with the world to help make it a better place.
Okay. And what type of person say you're a comedian? What type of comedian are you?
I am a all occasion comedian. I do comedy for whatever it calls for, whether it be a Christian event or circular event, whatever type of event that the client needs, I bring that type of comedy. So I got 360 degrees of funny, just depending on what angle you catch me at. That's basically how I can put that.
Oh, wow. I love that. I love that. So if anybody was to say, I know Anastasia, what would they say? What do you think they would say?
She's real. I get to the bottom line. I say what needs to be said. My motto is too real to be fake and saying the things others only think. You may not have the nerves to say it, but I do. So give me the opportunity. And I can say it funny. That way it'll stick and it actually means something when they recall the information, because laughter is good for the soul, but it also makes remembering it more fonder, whether it's bad or good.
And what do you think about these webinars from Stream My Events? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm thinking the Stream My Event webinars are going to be off the chain. Me, myself, I plan on streaming some webinars, teaching comedy and things of that nature, but also on a more serious note, I plan on talking to abused and battered women and young ladies going through abuse and things of that nature from a personal standpoint to help with some healing. I think the webinars are going to do a great deal to break some chains. And for the people I can't get to in person, I think the webinars are going to allow me to get into the homes and touch hearts of people who are going through. And at the end of it all, I'm going to bring laughter to soothe the spirit after it's been broken. But laughter can always heal, so that's what I plan on doing.
So you think there's a lot of broken spirits out there?
I do. I think there's a lot of spirits that haven't had a chance to release or haven't had anyone to release to, or nobody that could relate to them. And with that being the case, I want to be the person that they bring into their home, and that when they're listening to me or chiming in or talking or whatever avenue that they decide to look at my webinars on, whether it's their mobile phone or TV, whatever, I want to be able to make them feel like I'm right there in the home with them, and that it's okay, whatever they're going through, it's okay, and that it ain't got to hold them down. They can stand, because if you still here, you made it. So whatever it was that when a person tried to break you, they weren't able to, and so I'm going to make you laugh about it, because we done already did enough crying.
That's good. That's good. It's funny though. I mean, why are you so interested in, I mean, the battered? And I know you briefly said something and you can relate. Why is that such a focal point for you?
Well, for me, one, because I am a woman, and two, I've been through a lot. My mother was come from being in a domestic violence situation. I myself have been a victim of sexual assault or sexual molestation, and whatever you want to put it. Just I've been a victim of sexual type ordeals, and so I've seen what it does to people when they don't have anyone to talk to. I've been the little girl that told somebody and didn't nobody listen. I've seen the women grow up who didn't have anybody to talk to at all, and how they're bitter, and that thing that happened to them when a kid is still holding them as an adult. And so I want to be the person to bring to the table that you ain't got to hold on to that baggage no more. You free. Let yourself live, because that other person is living. And I want to bring that. I want to show you how to get through the mental anguish, the burden, the feeling like you're not worthy, all of that. I've been through that. So, and I want to help you get through it too, because I know that there's people out there that think that defines who they are, and I want to take that stereotype off of you. I want you to know that God everything that you've been through, you went through for a purpose, and I'm there to help you find that purpose.
Great, great. And so if people want to find you before, I guess before the classes start or whatever, where is it that they can find you and listen to some of your comedy?
I'm very active on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and just type in Anastasia the Bold. My name is spelled A-N-A, S is in Sam, T is in Tango, A, S is in Sam, I is in Igloo, A is in Apple, D-T-H-E, Bold. B is in Boy, O is in Oscar, L is in Lima, D is in David. Anastasia the Bold. Go type it in on YouTube or just Google me, Anastasia the Bold. And you'll find some hits, and you can see my comedy, my wild side, my Christian side, and just, I'm in a couple of little documentary movies. There's one show called Death Around the Corner. I'm in episode 4 of that, EP4. Shout out to my friend Frederick Lawton. Not sure if that's going to make it through, but I will do the shout out for you. Another strong African-American brother that's very positive in the game. And just look for me. I'm going to be doing a lot of things, and I've done a lot of things. So look me up, find out who you're going to be talking to, because I'm going to be talking directly at you. And I need you to be listening, because I have something to give and share. I want to plant a seed and watch it grow.
So what do you think about some of the team members that that's going to be working with you with streaming?
I am looking forward to it. Rain, which is the martial art artist, he's been a very good friend of mine for a long time. He's a martial art artist, but he's also a fabulous poet. And so I'm looking forward to working with him. Puree, the singer, the actress. I'm looking forward to working with her. Personality was just off the chain. I liked her personality. She's real big on her name thing. I ain't mad at her because they messed up Anastasia so long. I just got started listening to it the wrong way. So anyways, I'm also happy to be working with the life coaches, Miss Devin and the other young lady. Sorry, I'm not real good with names, but I like both of you. I think y'all going to bring some positive things to the table.
Cynthia.
What's her name?
Cynthia.
Yeah, Miss Cynthia and Miss Devin. I really enjoyed meeting them. In fact, I think Miss Devin is going to take me on. It's her first celebrity life coachness, or life coaches. Am I her life coach? I'm going to be her first coaching of the life for celebrities. So I'm looking forward to it. I think everything's going to be great. I think we have a great team put together. And of course, working with Mr. Bernard Cherry, and just knowing his heart of doing everything that he does, and that he's great at picking people, and just knowing the people backgrounds of who I'm working with, that makes the conglomeration even more sturdy and stable, because the people who are working with us and as a team, we're all people who are already grounded and with a common goal of being successful and bringing better things to the children and people of our background and other people that are suffering. So when you've suffered much, you know how to help other people that suffer. And so I think we have a bunch of people who have suffered enough that's going to help other people learn how to deal with their suffering, laugh, come up out of it, and be better people. And that's what the whole thing is about. Just stream my events and find out there's more to us than meets the eye.
So what are your thoughts about, I know you mentioned Bernard Cherry. What are your thoughts about Mr. Bernard Cherry?
My thoughts of Mr. Cherry, I think he's an excellent friend. I think he's an excellent businessman. I think he has excellent ideas. And I think he's a crusader. I think he's starting something, he's pioneering something that's going to grow, and I can see the snowball building. And I think he has a heart for everything that he does, so I think it's going to be successful. I don't think it's going to be successful. I know it's going to be successful because we're already walking in it. And everything that we have talked about in the past, because he's a good friend of mine, we're able to see coming to fruition right now. And so I want to be a part of that. I mean, totally be a part of it, because he's been very stable in what he's been trying to do. He's been very concrete, and he's followed through at every aspect. And I want to be there, and I want to be a part of it. And he's still building. He's not even finished yet. Mr. Cherry is still building. And so you're looking at the beginning of it, but you haven't reached the top. This is just a peak. This is the drop for the whole thing that's coming. This is just a drop. Wait till you see the hurricane. We ain't even got started yet. We're finna tear some stuff down, rebuild some stuff, and make everything better. And we're finna do it just for you, to help you become a better you.
And what do you think about, like, say, for instance, you could say anything to anyone in this world. What would you say, and who would that be?
I could say anything to anyone in the world. What would I say, and who would that be? Tyler Perry, you gonna come looking for us at StreamMyEvents.com. Support the PTA.
And in closing, let's say the whole world is watching. What would you want to say to them? It can be pertaining to anything.
Get ready for Anastasia the Bold. I'm coming, and you will hear me. You will see me, but most of all, you will feel me in your spirit, because if I'm nothing else, I'm real, and I'm coming to a station near you. So tune in and watch me stream myevents.com. But no, Cherry, shout out, baby. We're gonna take this thing all the way to the top.
Cut.